Oh yeah, Severin Films Week here on BodyBags. And as you can see right there, the movie I have chosen is Paganinni Horror. Oh yeah, look at the beautiful black case that Severin puts out. And this movie also comes with a soundtrack. Now, if you produce good, cheesy movies, and you produce the soundtrack as well, I'm definitely going to buy it. It's always a great additive to any disc set. Oh yeah. Severin, the best in Italian horror, exploitation, and horror movies from around the world. Check out the Hemisphere of Horrors box set. This is what Severin's all about. Also has a good interview with Luigi Cosi in here. Welcome to Body Bags. I'm your Thursday reviewer, Chris, from Chris B Movies. You know my name is Chris, and you know I love B movies, and I chose this film from 1988, again directed by Luigi Cosi, starring Daria Nicolodi, who was in Deep Red and Tenebra. And of course, it is Paganinni Horror. Now, I'm going to give you a little intel about Paganinni, the man himself. It's in the 1800s. He's a world famous violinist who apparently sold his soul to the devil for fame and fortune. Now, he was the first man ever to appear live and wow women to the point where they would pass out because they were so in love with him, and he would play the violin and stare him down, and the sounds that came from his violin were something no one's ever heard before or since, because apparently he murdered his bride and used her intestines as strings to do sounds like no other. And this is all about Paganini. So let's cue into the film now, where this all-girl rock band, just think of the late 80s, early 90s band Vixen if Olivia Newton-John was the lead singer. Oh yeah. They're a band that wants to make it to the next level and produce music videos. So they figured the best way to produce a music video is to go into the place that Paganini came up with most of his world-famous songs. Now, most of Paganini's songs were very dark in nature, and rumor has it that this big house is possessed by Paganini himself. So they figured, the girls figured, it's a beautiful place to shoot a music video and make it all scary and produce an atmosphere where people will watch it and be scared, almost to append and make it bigger and better than Michael Jackson's Thriller, which they did say into the film. So when they appear there, they seem to shoot most of the music video without any issues, and it comes out pretty decent. But then people start dying and disappearing, and well, it makes it hard for this music video to finally be done and complete. Now, apparently Paganini has come back from hell to not only haunt, but kill anybody inhabiting what appears to be his territory. And that is pretty much the synopsis for Paganini Horror. Like I say, it's pure Italian cheese. And this movie is very Italian with the music in the film. Now, the band itself, led by Kate, they use music, the complete and utter music to John Bon Jovi's You Give Love a Bad Name, but with different lyrics. But it's the same exact song, riffs and all, of You Give Love a Bad Name, which I find utterly hysterical. And the other one is more poppy, kind of like Go-Go's and Bangles type, meeting Vixen. If you ever watch Vixen, look up their music videos, okay? Donald Pleasance plays a very sinister character here, where he basically brings Paganini back from the dead to haunt and murder anyone who inhabits the place where he made most of his greatest songs. He plays a very sinister role, but then you find out, and I kind of figured out who he was from the beginning, and at the end it really clarified all of that. The death scenes are absolutely hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I finally found out that maybe you could possibly get wood fungus. Well, wood fungus, the fungus from the wood on Paganini's violin, inhabited this girl's whole body, and she basically melted. Another woman's face is just blowing up. You see Paganini go after one of the guys, and you see the guy screaming, "Ah!" and then he falls dead, so you don't really know how he got killed. This has really corny and cheesy dialogue from all get out. Like when one of their bandmates' faces melted and basically died, all the girls went, "Oh!" And then one of the ladies turned to Kate and said, "She's dead." And you're like, yeah, she's dead. And then they just kind of went about their business. Very odd scene, but it had me like literally rolling on the floor, cracking the hell up. The picture is at times grainy, but I think this is probably the best it's ever gonna look. 88 Films also produced this film, so I didn't get to see the picture on the 88 Films release. But if you have, comment below and let me know if it was better than the Severin release. But again, you cannot beat Severin. A great company and produce a lot of great Italian horror films. The Hemisphere of Horrors box set is so worth the money, so definitely pick that up as well. And Paganinni Horror, you know what? It was cheesy fun. And that's the best way of describing this film, just cheesy fun. Suspend your disbeliefs. Not a lot of kills in this one, but fun kills, cheesy kills, you know. The blood was deep red. Very Italian style. The dialogue was cheesy, old 80s Italian style. And I'll say it's just a fun film. And it's a film you should definitely check out. Suspend your disbeliefs, go into it having fun, have a few colas and enjoy it. And that's all I can say about Paganinni Horror. I really enjoyed it. It's an hour and 26 minutes, so it will never overwhelm its day. And the soundtrack is amazing, and it comes with the CD, so definitely check that out. Play it in your car while going to work or just riding around. Oh yeah, good stuff. And of course, you gotta love the black label. Very sinister and dark. Just like Severin Films. So on a ranking, from 10 being the best and 1 on the cheeseometer, I'm going to give it a solid 8 because I really enjoyed this fun. The kills were fun. It had me laughing out loud at many of the scenes, especially the beginning music score was basically ripped off John Bon Jovi's You Give Love a Bad Name, but with just different lyrics. Here it is over there. Here's the menu screen in the back. Sexy, isn't it? And I do love the cover art on this. Really cool. It has a good booklet in here as well. So Severin Films, I'll give you a thumbs up on this one. Yeah. So check it out, because you will enjoy it if you like 80 cheesy old Italian horror films, baby. Oh yeah. Check out all the other reviewers here on BodyBags. They all do a stupendous job. They've all done an awesome job so far on this awesome week of Severin Films, baby. And check me out next Thursday, because you never know what I'm going to bring to the table. Oh, yeah. Just remember, guys, check out those late-night horror movies. Paganinni Horror might be the film you check out late at night. Read up on your latest Fright Mags. But don't forget to tune in to another episode of the show we love to call Body Bags. And if you don't watch this film, I will conjure Paganinni. Oh, yeah. He'll come and get you. He'll play the violin and rip you apart, baby. Later, guys. See you next Thursday.